Fat Bald-Sicilian, FBS. I am very grateful for Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'll tell you why. FBS created more channels than Comcast. Okay? FBS endorsed a lot of channels. He created a lot of channels, and I bet he can't count how many channels that he has helped to get monetized, and I'm one of them.
You know, and then it's not like you have no violence on your record until you're 30, and then one night you just decide to go out and kill a cop. It doesn't happen like that.
Fabricio was always a tough kid. He was a tough kid. He had a nice punch. If he hit you, he would knock you the fuck out.
I already had the position. I don't want to say boss, but that's what I was. I had the position. I was made directly with New York, and I didn't have to answer to nobody in my area.
I didn't watch the show, so I didn't really understand the magnitude or, like, you know, how big this moment was.
But you know what? When De Niro asked him to let the old lady stay,
yeah,
you know, and she has to stay with the dog. Well, God, that never started, huh? You know that scene? And he was like, "Stop."
Anytime I got to shoot at John's restaurant on East 12th Street, which was like a big mob hangout where like Joe the Boss Masseria would like hold court, and I got to work with Ivo Nandi, who played Joe the Boss. Those were some of my favorite scenes.
And the moment you walk in, I could recognize who's at the bar, who's sitting at the table, FBI. And this is the first time that I meet Sonny Franchitti.
Matter of fact, outside the Bada Bing, Satin Dollars, we put a curtain in the parking lot. Everyone was wondering, why is that big curtain in the parking lot? We were rehearsing the hanging scene. I'm living proof, guys. I'm living proof. I mean, no, I'm no millionaire or nothing, but listen, look at my life 4 years ago. I was in a fucking hotel. I was, you know, selling crack. I was snorting coke. I was drinking myself to fucking death. I was literally taking bags full of Ativan just because I wanted to die in my sleep. I was all alone, you know, and now I'm here. I have my family. I have a little bit of money in the bank. I got everything I want. And I got you guys in this channel. So if I can do it, any of you can do it. Gizzo! Hold on, guys. I bet you the mic is fucked up. Wait. I forgot to check before the show. Ah, there you go. All right. Doesn't it sound better now? I thought about it right before the intro ended. Shit! I forgot to switch microphones. I don't know why I have to do that now. It's just a new thing. You know, never before. Since I got the Rodecaster, that's just what's hooked up as my default. It always worked, you know? Now, my fucking camera microphone. I don't know why. I don't know what to do about it. But I guess I got to check every time. It really is confusing. I'm looking at it now. I don't get it. I do not get it. Anyway, it's not how I wanted to start off the show, but no big deal. Saturday. We had a lazy Saturday. We did nothing. And we enjoyed it. We watched The Sopranos. We ate some good food all day on the couch. I didn't even shower until, I don't know, 7. We were at a friend's house pretty late last night chilling. So today we decided to do nothing. Mob Talk Radio with Jeff Canarsie. Sometimes when you restart your computer, it automatically switches. Happens to me too. Yeah, that's odd. I don't get it. It pisses me off, Mob Talk Radio. But I always restarted the computer. It never happened before. I don't know why. War. North Carolina State Police just called FBS. The radio flyer in question is due to break the state line within the next month. Well, going 5 miles per hour, I'm surprised he can get here that quickly. I really am. But we're not talking about, you know, the guy. We're not talking about the guy. I haven't really gotten text messages, which I love. Oh boy. Do I love not getting text messages. But that's because I asked you guys a couple of days ago. Just for the next few days, you know, don't, unless it's necessary. If somebody's attacking my family or if it's something I need to know, then of course, let me know. But if it's just like, oh, this one's talking about you, or this one just said this, or if it's like a video clip of somebody trashing me, I don't really need it. Now, because I asked you guys to do that, I don't know what has happened, if anything, that I should know about. So you guys can fill me in if there's anything, worth talking about, and we'll go from there. In the meantime, I got some stuff to talk about, I think. I don't blame you, Miss Can't Be Wrong. I don't blame you. I will comment on the Angel thing. I am going to comment on that from yesterday because, guys, is it okay if I skip shout-outs today? Do you love me? I don't want to do shout-outs. I don't fucking feel like it, please. And it just eats up like 10 minutes of the show. Although, guys, if you'd like to donate during the show, it would be very, very helpful. I'd enjoy that very much, getting donations from you guys. So anyway, I didn't listen to the Angel shit. Nobody sent it to me, and I'm not going to search for it. Okay, but I did speak to somebody last night who said that Angel absolutely told Tony Pizza not to talk about Miss Can't Be Wrong. As far as Shanna and defending Shanna, from what I was told, she really didn't. He made all types of fucking accusations about her being a drug addict and all types of other shit. And all she said was, oh, you shouldn't talk about the women. Shouldn't talk about the women. Now, here's the thing. If I brought somebody on tonight to trash Angel's family, okay, I would never hear the fucking end of it. It would cause a war. Angel and her crew would be going after me every single fucking night until the end of time. There's a double standard there. I guess Angel thinks that because she said, oh, you shouldn't talk about the women, that somehow, that gets her out of the trouble Tony Pizza might have caused her. I don't feel the same. Now, she said, she called yesterday and said she defended everybody, and it doesn't appear that way, like I just said. So I said, if she did defend Miss Can't Be Wrong and Shanna and everybody, then I would apologize. I'm not going to apologize. I decided that right away after I, talked to somebody about it yesterday. And the simple reason is because she didn't defend anybody. She did not say, no, Tony Pizza, that's a lie. Shanna didn't do this. Shanna's not that, whatever. Miss Can't Be Wrong. I will say she said, not to talk about Miss Can't Be Wrong. That's good. I don't know if that's satisfactory to a Miss Can't Be Wrong. I don't know if she's happy with that. I'd have to, find out. But the bottom line here is, Angel, Tony Pizza, or anyone else, show me where Shanna was falling asleep, you lying cocksuckers. No, Angel, she's not tired. She didn't fall asleep. They would take clips of her while she was sitting in the chair behind me, looking at her phone like this, with her head in the phone, because that's where she read the fucking comments off of, and she would reply to them. Show me a video where Shanna was falling asleep on camera. And Angel, you should know better. You used to watch all those shows. She would literally usually have her knee up, whatever. She'd be sitting in a fucking chair behind me, staring into her phone with her fucking head down. So they said that was her falling asleep. She never fell asleep. No, Angel. She's not just tired and was falling asleep. She never fell asleep. She was never falling asleep. This is from you guys watching fucking NB and all these other cunts and twats and fucking pigs who make up shit about Shanna and show stupid little excerpts of video clips to make it look like it's something it's not, which is what the whole fucking troll army does on a daily fucking basis. There was never in a moment in a show that Shanna joined me on where she was falling asleep. So, okay, Angel, if you thought that was defending her, whatever. But that's bullshit. That never even fucking happened. I'm telling you, they used to say it all the time when she had her head down so they could say she's on drugs. Shanna was as perky and peppy as could fucking be, happy and glad to be on the fucking show. But I'm right here looking at the comments. She can't be right over my fucking shoulder, so she would sit back here on her fucking phone, and her head would be down. I'll give you an example of something like that. One time, I was in a bar called the Waterway in New York City. I was sitting in a booth, and I had my phone under the table like this, and I was leaning back on the, on the booth, looking at my phone, playing around. This was like when smartphones really started becoming, there was a lot of shit to do on them, games, stuff like that. And the fucking owner came over to me and said, "You're cut off." And I said, "Bro," and I knew him by name. I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "You're passing out." I said, "I'm looking at my fucking phone. I'm fine. Look at my eyes. I had one drink." He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. It looked like you were passing out." Yeah, no shit. This is fucking nonsense. Angel shouldn't even say that. Angel, just leave it at no, she isn't on drugs, period. And that's not even why they said she was on drugs. They keep switching it up because they know now that it's been explained a million times that she just took a fucking Excedrin. Everything Shanna does, she's on drugs. Meanwhile, you're all on drugs. I heard Angel talk about taking somas just recently. I heard every fucking buddy. Forget hearing them. I've seen them. They're all on drugs. At the very least, they smoke weed. And I'm not saying Angel's on drugs. Okay, I don't mean it like that. I'm saying that everybody takes something here except for who? Me and Shanna. I don't take CBD oil, either does she, and that's nothing. Kimberly Berlin even told us what to get that has no THC oil, nothing in it. We still won't take it. We still won't take it. I don't use mouthwash with fucking alcohol in it. Poor fucking Shanna has a fibromyalgia. She's in constant pain in her joints. Her legs are always killing her. She's always fucking hurting. And that woman refuses every time the doctor offers her painkillers. She takes fucking Excedrin. Okay? So everybody on here takes something, even from time to time. But guess what? I won't take a benzo if I'm having trouble sleeping. Shannon won't take a painkiller for her pain. At the very least, all of you will do that. And most of you smoke fucking weed and drink and every fucking thing else. And you're all fucking jealous of the fact that me and Shannon don't need that shit in our lives. We don't need anything to help us get through the day. And this is what I mean, Angel. See, I don't even want to bitch about you or complain about you or fight with you at all, especially tonight. I had no plan on it. But this is what happens when you have that cocksucker on. And there's going to be fallout from it forever. For even if you don't have him on again, that one stupid time you let him come on a couple days ago, look what it's caused. Are you happy? And don't play innocent like, oh, it's just, I was just letting him come on to speak. You brought him on for a purpose. To trash our fucking families. And then you tried to, play stupid. Because you said, oh, don't talk about the women. You were defending Shanna. Come on, man. Nobody brings pizza on their show without knowing 1,000% that he is going to talk about people and their families. Nobody is that fucking stupid. Not even those women over there. Nobody is that fucking stupid. You know, if you bring him on the show, what the result is going to be. Except he does it every fucking day. There's no point even going at him. We've done it a million times, all of us. So it winds up coming back on other fucking people. And I've been going out of my way for a year and a half now not to fight with Angel. Okay? I fucking walk on eggshells because I'm trying not to start that war back up. But she seems like she doesn't really give a fuck. I don't get it. If I brought John A-Light on here tonight and said, bro, feel free to talk about the Gotti family, can you imagine the fallout from it? But I don't. Matter of fact, I tell people, don't talk about them. Gene Borello, John A-Light, anybody I brought on who might have something to say about the Gottis. Okay? And it's not like they were planning on it. I just always throw that in. Jesus fucking Christ. But you'll bring on this guy. And let me tell you something, Angel. Here's the other thing. Even if he doesn't talk that shit on your panel, if he's on his show calling my wife a whore and a this and a that and a drug addict and everything else, and then you bring him on your panel hours later, you're as guilty as he is because you know he was doing that. You know he's been doing it forever. Jesus fucking Christ. I've had it because I'm doing everything I can not to have this battle. But it's like, even when things are so peaceful and nothing's being said back and forth, that side always has to push the fucking issue, always has to bring it back to the fucking surface. You know what I mean? It's not bad enough you and your whole fucking panel spread a bullshit rumor, a slanderous rumor that could have ruined my wife's life about a fake sex tape. But now, after all that's over, and I wish it was dead and gone, at the very least, I wish, not quite, but it's on its way there. You bring Tony Peets on, knowing he's going to trash my wife. So I have no choice but to believe this is your passive-aggressive way of speaking out against my family. That's only going to go on for so long. And if you're going to sit there and say, don't threaten me, I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you what's going to happen in response. Just like you would do. Oh, God, oh, fucking mighty. This is the last thing. I was not even going to mention this woman's fucking name other than the fact that I was going to say I'm not going to apologize because it was a stupid move to bring him on. And you didn't kick him off. You didn't kick him off. The smart thing to do, if you really gave a fuck, Angel, would be to say, as soon as he says something like Shanna's a drug addict, something like that, bye. Bye. That's all. Kick him right off the fucking screen. He says something about Tina. Bye, Tony. Bye. I gave you a shot. Bye. This can't be wrong. He starts bashing her. Bye, Tony. Is he that important of a guest for you to have on? Holy shit. Oh, my God. Oh, fucking mighty. You're still spreading rumors, Angel. You're still allowing it on your fucking show. I swear to God, man. Everybody has their fucking limits. Yeah, trust me. I know all about that. But coming from her, it doesn't even fucking surprise me. You know what I mean? She's a lowlife. You know what I mean? So, this jerk off here. I can't even get to his fucking comment here. What is this? Don't sweat it, bro. I had a douche called Dynamite on Angels saying, oh, a douche called Dynamite? I never heard of him/her on Angels saying I pay to get the ladies attacked. What the fuck? Yeah, except there's one problem, Tom Sheehy. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person you donate to, and I don't attack them. I go out of my fucking way not to. So what are you talking about? Who's accusing Tom Sheehy of that? When was the last time I attacked Angel or anybody over there? Oh, God. I'm not Tony fucking Pizza. You know why they think that, Tom Sheehy? Because they pay him to attack the women on this side. Nobody pays me to attack the women on that side. And if they gave me money and said, hey, go after Angel, I'd send them the money back. I'll say, I'll go after the bitch when she pisses me off. Until then, fuck you. It's never ending. I swear to God. You know, they have this fucking they have this narrative, you know, that it's always the other side starting trouble with them. Yeah, really? Really? When was the last time, Angel, I had somebody on my fucking show talking about your husband or your mother or some fucking buddy? I would never even allow it. If somebody came on here and said Angel's daughter, that's it. You're off. Stupid sound effect, but that's it. You're off the show and you're not coming back on. You're not getting me involved in no fucking war. And I know that my guest words can be, you know, seen as my words. But no. It's like head in the clouds. Let's play ditzy. Oh, dumb Angel. You know, let's play. I don't know what's going on. I'm just an innocent, YouTube show host. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't doubt if it was discussed beforehand. Holy fucking Christ. Why'd I come on and do a show? I better make some fucking money tonight because I didn't need this fucking agita. Matt Abraham, thank you for the $5 earlier. Appreciate that, bro. Oh, fuck me. I don't know how far through the comments I want to go. Hold on. Pizza was saying some vile shit on there. Of course he was. Of course he was. But you know what I'll start doing? I'll start playing the same game soon. I'll do like MRE does. I'll go get friends of mine in real life to start anonymous channels with nothing but fucking avatars. You know what I mean? Talk all kinds of shit. And then I'll just play dumb. Like, I don't know. It wasn't my words. I said to him, you shouldn't talk about the ladies. Therefore, I'm free and clear. I'm innocent. Yeah, it's projection. NB was the one who was caught crushing something up and snorting it during a live. Yeah, that fucking junkie pig. Yeah, they're trying to turn Shanna into her. It'll never fucking happen. Never happen. NB's white fucking trash. Shanna's all class. You know, the funny thing is, Angel knows what a sweetheart Shanna is because she used to love her. She used to fucking love Shanna. She used to, promote her YouTube videos for her, which we appreciated. And she was very kind. She'd come on the show and talk to us, answer any questions we had, but boy, as soon as we weren't friends no more, I guess Shanna was fair game, huh? Motherfucker, man. When will they learn? When will they learn? Now I hear Tony Pizza put a picture of Tina up. And you just had him on your show. All right, well, you ain't got to worry about me. Well, you might have to worry about me too, but I'm not going to be the main one you got to worry about on that one. You know what I mean? Because holy shit, picking a fight with SoFlo is a great idea. Yeah, going after Tina, that's going to work out well. And yeah, I'm blaming them like they did it because they had him on. And yes, I will always have Tina's back and defend her because they go after her like they go after Shanna. It started with Shanna. All this shit going after wives and girlfriends. Oh, Pizza's great. Pizza's doing that again too. Yeah, and eventually, listen, somebody's going to catch up with Tony. And he's going to get fucking hurt bad. It's only a matter of time till somebody does. But, bad move. Bad fucking move. Because I'll always defend Tina and Brenda and my wife and anybody, who has their wife or girlfriend or anybody attacked anybody who's fucking a decent person. You could say what you want about what me and SoFlo did to each other. We were friends and we went to fucking war. And I'm sure there's things that neither of us will ever forgive each other for. Okay, but also at the same time, I know Tina. SoFlo knows Shanna. So. But I'm not the main one you have to worry about, like I said a minute ago. I'm telling you, people, just disassociate yourselves. Disassociate yourselves. I remember when SoFlo and Chicago were going at it. And Angel got caught in the middle of that because she was platforming Chicago. And SoFlo didn't appreciate that. I mean, you got to get to the point where you realize certain people are poison for you. That's it. And it's very simple. It's very simple. This is how you do it. You ready? If somebody's trying, even passive aggressively, to get you in trouble, because a lot of my old friends and things did that to me. You know what you do? Separate yourself from them completely. Completely. And then guess what? Nobody can blame you for their actions anymore. Nobody can. Nobody. No, there would be no justification for it. But when you have a guy on and he's talking about people's families, then the victims of that shit, of that slander and everything else, and their husbands, boyfriends, whatever, have every fucking justification in the world to go after you for it. Joey Dimes, $5 for It's a Start. Thank you, bro. Doesn't look promising tonight.
This is ridiculous how they just twist shit around just to fit the narrative. It's bugged out. Yeah, it certainly is. Certainly is. They use pizza as a weapon. A lot of people do. A lot of people. You know why? Cowards. Cowards. You got any balls? Just say the shit yourself. But everybody runs to pizza to do their dirty work, you know? As soon as you see somebody throwing money at pizza, you know what's really going on. Listen, it's not my fucking problem. If you let him attack Shanna, then I'll fucking lose it, and then everybody will have to pay. If you let him attack Tina, SoFlo is going to lose it, and everybody's going to have to pay. And most likely, me and Chicago will jump in too, you know, and I'm sure they'll jump in for you attacking Shanna. So just a bad fucking idea. So I'm not going to sweat it every day because everything that can be said about Shanna, it's been said, you know. It's what you got to deal with, you know, as far as a consequence. That's going to be a problem, and it won't be mine. It is not directed at any one person. It's for the people who always decide that Tony Pizza can be their pit bull. You know what I mean? Because Tony Pizza is a loose cannon. He don't give a fuck. He has nothing to live for. He has nothing to lose. So people know he's a useful idiot. He's a useful idiot. They throw a few bucks at him, they can make him say whatever. You give Tony enough money tonight, and he'll tell you he sucked a dick before his live show. You know, you don't give a fuck. So, whatever, man. It's your choice. Anthony Scherer, $35 for the war chest. Thank you very much, Anthony. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know. Fucking breaks my heart to see the pain she's in. Meanwhile, Shanna's more successful than any of these women on here. Any of them. That's the funny part. No, Miss Camp, you're wrong. I guess he took my advice and he disappeared. Good choice, Mr. Batters. Every time I almost get out there, they drag me back in. Oh, I'm sorry. Every time I almost get out, they drag me back in. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. These shows that bring pizza on their panel know what they're doing, then act shocked when he does what he does. All of them BS. I know. But, you know, I'm not falling for that shit. If you have pizza on your show, I don't care. Unless you kick him off the minute he starts talking shit, then you're liable for anything he says. That's it. That's the way I see it. And you can't tell me otherwise. And anybody who dares threaten me, I mean, good fucking job, because you already know threatening me is like asking me, begging me to do exactly what you're threatening me not to do. So that'll never work. I don't give a fuck what your threats are. I don't give a fuck. I never did, and I still don't. Of course he does. Tom Shee doesn't have a fucking a malicious bone in this fucking body. No, we don't even talk about Angel. It's the way I prefer it. I don't want to talk about Angel. But then, you know, maybe she's looking for my attention. Maybe that's why she does shit like this, because I'm not talking about her. I don't know. Very fucking weird. I did tell her, hear her tell Pizza to stop. Well, that's not enough, because he didn't stop. Kicking him off, that's good. That would have been the right thing to do. But I guess she didn't want to piss Marla off, since Marla is such a big fan of Tony Pizzas, you know? Angel's show is so corny, bunch of fucking 65-year-old losers. And she always plays the victim corny. Yeah, I know. That's why do you think I don't like to talk about her, man? This woman has proven herself with the fucking MRE shit, you know, everything else. You support a guy like that. There's no fucking point. That's why I stopped fighting with her a long fucking time ago. Unbelievable. It's the fucking world we're in. Yeah, well, like I said, SoFlo will show you he ain't fucking around. Chicago Muscle, FBS and crew just wanted to say hello, going out to a party, but sent my crew over. Have a great night and show, brother. Thank you, man. Have a good night at the party, bro. Clearly, several trolls, pizza being number one tool, are being paid, sent to instigate from the other side, desperate measures. Well, here's the good part. You know, you're talking about three guys who don't need any proxies, don't need any tools, don't need any pit bulls to do the work for us. So, I mean, how many times must I teach you people you can't win? How many times? What are you doing? Why do you keep stepping out of line? Why? The Angels' defense, she does try and give people a chance. She went after pizza the other day. Listen, then you're a sucker. You know what pizza's done to her and the people around her and every fucking thing else. Yeah, keep giving them a chance. And again, even if you don't care, that's your right. You can forgive anybody for anything you want. I can. Anyone can. Okay, but when you bring him on the show, you know what's going to happen. There's no controlling him. He's a fucking lunatic. What do you think, Angel? He's going to stop when you say stop? No, you have all the control in the world. All the control in the world. It says remove right here over the screen. See, I click. I'm no longer there. That's what you do, Angel. You just kick him off. Simple as that. But you chose not to. Pizza is upset. He only sucked 5 cocks today. That's 15 short from his daily amount. 20 on average? Oh, Alex fella. War, member for 16 months, match. By buying a membership, I'm assuming. Thank you, War, for being a member for 16 months. Where's that? Yeah, okay. Facts on facts. FPS preach, brother. Thank you, sir. Not sure how useful he is. The idiot part I agree with. Well, listen, we've seen people do this through history. There's one main person who likes to play innocent. I never go after people's families. And then in the meantime, he's sending them pictures of your family members, information about them. He's making memes and sending Tony the memes to put up. You know? She tried this with NB. She befriended NB so NB could go after me. And look how well it turned out. The memes, all that bullshit. The betrayal, you know? When you lay down with dogs, I'd like to make something funny out of that, but pretty much a cliche. Brooklyn, $5. Much love and good vibes to FBS and Shanna. Thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you so much. Same to you. How dare you, hey now, fellow water drinkers. I think Batters just changed his name. I don't know. FBS, did you ever finish the Deeper Throat video yet? I seem to remember you said you started watching it. Yeah, right, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You know what we might watch tonight, though? Did any of you see Roadhouse yet? Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor and shit? I'm sure some of you saw it. I'm sure most of you probably saw it. We might watch that tonight. I don't know. But in a way, by not donating, you're almost doing me a favor because, you know, I can end the show early. Oh, wait, Antonino, $20 for Happy Saturday, FBS. Thank you, Antonino. Of course, I'd rather have the donations and stay on for a while, but you know. Beverly, the nice one, Martin, Canadian $5, not a lot, but every little bit helps. It's more than enough, Beverly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Never think any amount is too little. It's all better than zero. All of it. Pizza destroys Sugar all the time, and Sugar still says nice things about him. Yeah, you know what I gotta wonder? Bobby Tracksuits, come on now, really? All this because she had pizza on. It's not that serious. No, Bobby, because it's not happening to you. See, you got that illness that so many people on MobTube and in the world in general have. If it was about your wife or family, it would be pretty serious, wouldn't it? You know, if Angel had Tony Pizza on and he bashed your wife or mother or anyone else, that'd be pretty serious, right? It's not serious to you because it's my family and SoFlo's family, and Miss Can't Be Wrong, and I'm sure a whole host of others. It's no big deal to you. Of course not. Yeah, you're right, Bobby Tracksuits. Why not allow my wife to be called a whore and a drug addict? What? Look at me overreacting. Bobby, you're right. Jesus. Fuck me. I must be back on drugs again. I am just losing my shit over nothing. Oh, you're right, Bobby. You've just changed my whole perspective. Die, cocksucker. All right, let me get down here. Oh, is that who he is? Yeah, well. You keep encouraging me. You leave and I forget about you. You come back around, Fish. I want to keep fucking researching you. You already know who I know who you are and where you live and everything else. Oh, Patricia, then you don't know Angel very well. You know what I mean? You don't know. And it seems, I guarantee there's the same person, a bunch of different sock accounts. They're all saying the same thing. Connor needs acting classes. Well, you can't really expect Connor to be, an Academy Award winning actor. You know what I'm saying? He's a fighter, Then again, part of what they do is acting, I mean, look at like Jake Paul and Tyson like hanging out together and talking about how great the fight's going to be and laughing. And then like at a press conference or something, they'll be grilling each other and I'm going to fuck you up and, shit like that. It happens with fighters all the time. So a lot of that shit is acting. Is it really, Chris Archilla? All I needed to hear. Good. What? Not on everything, right, Antonino? Are you serious? I mean, I know some of their movies do and TV shows, usually the free ones, but I heard it's terrible. Nothing like the original. You're better off watching Enemy of the State with Gene Hackman. That kills it with the role. What the fuck? What's the comparison? I don't know, but I've never watched Enemy of the State, and I never would. It's not my type of movie. I beat off Conor McGregor in the Penn Station bathroom. I know, Wagoneer. I'm fully aware. Frempire. What's up? I don't know what that word is. Stand-up guy's a glutton for punishment. He might as well wear assless chaps and a ball gag when pizza abuses him. Well, I'm so glad you said that, hey now, because that's what I was going to get to a minute ago. And I got distracted. You got to wonder with some of these people. You know what I mean? And I mean like broads and women and bitches who are sometimes women are bitches, sometimes bitches are women, but bitches could also be dudes who act like women. Okay? You ever hear Ice-T's lyrics? Some of you are bitches too. Yeah. Like stand-up guy is a broad. Who considers stand-up guy a man? Like seriously, a man. Come on. Anybody who talks like stand-up guy or MRE, you're not a man. You're not even a male. Okay, which you would think are the same things, but it depends on what time in history we're talking about. All right. No, you could be a male and not be a man. Even if you're a grown adult. There's a lot of deadbeats and shit out there. But even if you want to consider him a man in some way or another, once you start hearing him talk, like if you just came across him, oh, the guy obviously earned a living his whole life. He provided for himself. He owns a home, whatever. Yeah, but he has a vagina. You see what I'm saying? Like he might appear to be a man, but when you hear him speak and you hear him yentering on for hours and hours, you hear what a thin-skinned baby he is. You're like, oh, I'm talking to a woman who looks like a man, which, sometimes these days you wind up doing that. In his case, he got blown by a man who he thought was a woman. It's all very confusing, this gender stuff. Very, very confusing. If what was me? You're talking about Miss Can't Be Wrong. FBS not true. It does bother me when people insult others' wives and mothers. Well, I know you don't like that. I know. At least that's what you've told me. I think Chicago feels a different way about you, Mooch. But it doesn't bother everybody. Like Bobby Tracksuits and a whole bunch of other people. If it was me on TikTok. What? I'm so confused by this. What? TikTok. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm very, very confused right now. Miss Can't Be Wrong said Brooklyn just asked if that was you. I said no. If it was you and oh, yes. Yeah, Miss Can't Be Wrong. I do. Yeah, and Brooklyn sent me a follow request the other night. I'm pretty sure I accepted it. Yeah. I was so confused. I thought you guys were talking as if something crazy happened on TikTok or something specific, and I was supposed to know about it, and I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Yeah, it was me, Brooklyn. There's a bunch of them. Like NB has a fake one. She's all on my dick, and she makes she tries to make like identical profiles and shit, so you think it's me. She has a bunch of them on Instagram. Weirdo. But no, that one where you sent the follow request to, yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I saw it looked new. You had 6 followers or something. I think it's a brand new thing. Yeah. My bad, guys. I was the one that caused the confusion. Anyway, Mooch, we've been seeing it for years now. Everybody, I'll give you an example. Angel loved when NB and Tony Pizza were going. Well, I don't know if NB ever really went after her family. You know my memory. But let's just use Tony Pizza. Angel loves anytime Tony Pizza is attacking my family or one of her enemies' families. She can't get enough of it. But when Tony Pizza turns back on her and starts talking about her family, it's unacceptable. How dare you talk about families? She's famous for it. And a lot of people on here are. You know what I mean? A lot of people have tried to use Tony, but here's the thing about using Tony. For all these people who might be paying him right now, and people have learned this the hard way. I've told people, be careful when you talk to him. He's recording you and all kinds of other shit, and I always turn out to be right. Okay? This is why I refused always to communicate with that cocksucker. Well, first of all, I would never lower myself. But secondly, because, I'm smart enough to know what the results will be. No matter who you are, now I'm confused because she just sent me one. No matter who you are, Tony Pizza will turn on you. And then he'll tell us everything you did. Like say you sent him a $20 cash app, say go get FBS, something like that. He might keep it for the moment because he wants more donations. As soon as you stop donating or for some reason he turns on you like he does with everybody, every message you ever sent him, every word spoken between the two of you, he's going to put it all out there. That's why we don't really have to worry about whether or not you're paying him to do something. Eventually, it'll come out. But Mooch, it's a real problem, not just on MobTube or YouTube, in the world. People, they think shit's funny when it's happening to someone else. Starts happening to them. All of a sudden, it's not funny anymore. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, she canceled it because, yeah. No. Hold on.
Are you stupid?
Shut up, you. I know who that was. There you go. Just accepted it. Oh, and there's a couple of others. Anyway, I keep going on and on, but I say this about people all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And I maybe it's human nature to some extent. Maybe it is. But we've seen it. SoFlo, for example. Okay. SoFlo was attacking Angel and her family. She was appalled. It was a war. Then SoFlo started attacking me and my family. All of a sudden, Angel loved Flo. And especially Angel or Angela. She couldn't get enough of Flo. That's what they call them over there. You know, now it's turning back towards them. Unacceptable. How could you do such a thing, Tony? You know, so there's a lot of hypocrites on here, man. There's a lot of dickheads who, they don't learn their lesson until they're taught a lesson. You know what I mean? And even then, they usually don't. So it is what it is. There's a million times I could have brought people on here. People she doesn't even know about to attack Angel's family. And there's a lot of reasons I won't do it. First of all, I don't like attacking families, period. It's an absolute, what is that back there? Oh, I saw that little mark above the ring light. I think it's from that light. I'm not sure on the computer screen. Anyway, I don't like it. It's a last resort only if you do it to me. It's the only way I'll do it. Never have I ever brought up somebody's family member unless they brought up mine first. It started with really MRE. MRE, for no reason, because he didn't like me, started doing shows about my dead relatives and shit. So, okay. So I talked about his, and guess who cried about it for the next year? Him and Angel and everybody. Oh, my golly, I talked about MRE's family. But he talked about mine first. Oh, but that's okay because you're FBS. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going on and on. You get the fucking point. I don't like doing it. And if I was going to do it, I'll do it. I'll just do it myself. I don't need to bring anybody on to do it for me. That's pussy shit. And I've never been passive aggressive. I hate people who are passive aggressive. People that will use proxies to go out and talk. They'll feed information to them. They'll do whatever. And they'll use them to go out and trash you because they don't want to do it for their own reasons. This community is filled with them. Lee Cole used to do it all the time. Lee, I know you're watching. You can't lie. You used to use NB to attack my family. And then he would sit back and play innocent. So many people have done it. Prime is whack. Yeah, but what does that have to do with the Roadhouse movie? Because it seemed like somebody was making a comparison. No, that's the right one, Brooke. If anybody, does want to follow me on TikTok, I mean, like I said, Instagram, this social media shit, I'm not into it. I started it in the beginning to try to help with the channel, but I even keep my stuff private usually. All you're going to find on my TikTok, this is how you'll know it's mine, is clips of my interviews. Now, right, and NB right now is working tirelessly to take clips from my interviews and put them up. But, you can always send me a message and ask if it's really me. I can tell you the numbers I got. The first video, which would be the last one, the first one that shows up on my channel, it has 790 views. I don't get a lot of views. So. Because I'm private. My Facebook is, or my TikTok is completely private. TikTok doesn't really work when it's private, but I don't really care about that shit. I got a voice on YouTube, Did you tell me about that before? Why do I feel like I've seen that, Charlene and Clark? Suge is definitely a woman. Oh my God, there's no doubt about it. I don't know exactly how to define him because, like I said, maybe a hermaphrodite. I don't know. But he's a broad. He's emotional like a woman, and he's he does a lot of he behaves and he has the patterns. He displays these, like the shit he does. It's very woman like. It's the type of shit you'd expect a woman to do to you if you were, I don't know, maybe you went your separate ways, you broke up with her, something like that. The type of shit you'd expect a woman to do to you for revenge, like that's the type of shit. Like listen to Stand Up Guy. He doesn't even threaten you. I'm gonna turn your car into an accordion, FBS. Like I bit my car. The fuck? He's a bitch, and he's very emotional. He comes on here threatening people. I mean, forget about me. I ain't calling the cops. I ain't doing shit. I'm sure nobody else is. That wow, somebody just said Stand Up Guy is angel with a cock. That's funny. I'm sure nobody else that Stand Up Guy is attacking or threatening is going to call the cops. You're a fucking moron for doing it. SoFlo had the feds come to his house, right? The feds are watching every fucking thing. The feds are watching every fucking thing. So, and yeah, I've spoken to them many times. They're watching everything. They know all the shows, so you're doing something that you think is staying within MobTube. You don't know who's watching. That's why I am not a moron. I will never threaten somebody live on YouTube. Never. Anything I say that might sound like a threat is a hypothetical. Like, if you do this, I'll do that. You could say to a motherfucker, if you ever try to break into my house and hurt my family, I'll kill you. That's not a terroristic threat like saying, hey, I'm coming to your house right now to do this, this, and this. But, overly emotional people, they don't think before they speak. They just say whatever comes to them. And no offense to the ladies. You know what I'm saying, though? Even most women will tell you that other women are crazy. And Suge is he's over emotional, overly emotional. When you come on, you start saying shit like that. I'm willing to go to jail to do this to you, and I'm gonna give you a beating. And this is the behavior of who? Before Stand Up Guy, Tony Pizza. This is shit Tony Pizza does. What people don't understand is that you can't behave like Tony Pizza because most people have something to lose. Tony Pizza doesn't. Nobody's really going to try to get the cops after Tony Pizza, and the cops aren't going to go after him. If he does something egregious enough, and I'm sure if somebody really went to the feds just about the shit he's already done, they would at least track him down. But he knows nobody cares about him. He's invisible. He doesn't exist in society. I told you, he's just a speed bump in the road of life. Everybody's got to walk all over him or walk over him, I should say, to get where they're going. He's in the way. He's in the fucking way. That's it. His existence is meaningless. His only, oh shit, here I go. Whatever. His only purpose in life really is to inconvenience others, to be in people's way. Like I remember when I was a kid walking around New York, you're walking over homeless people, depending on where you are, Manhattan, shit like that. You're just walking over them. They're just laying on the fucking street. I remember 86th Street at one point. I remember a ton of homeless people. All over the fucking place. That's what Tony Pizza is. He doesn't contribute to society. He doesn't serve any positive purpose. He doesn't help anyone. He's a leech on society. That's it. So just hope Angel doesn't step on his mom's erection. Damn it. I should always have it ready.
He steps 1 foot in my mother's direction,
he's going to jail. So
how much did Pizza say he paid for his $200 Chromebook? I'm sure it wasn't $200, because even if that was the price, it would be $400 or $600 or something. Make people feel bad and give him his money back. There's my beautiful wife, New Beginnings with Shanna. I love you, my beautiful wife, my angel, and I can't wait to spend more time with you when this show is over. It is Shanna time again tonight. So that, Miss Can't Be Wrong, that is going to be fucking phenomenal. Let me tell you something. I spent some time trying to track down Louis Kasman. And I won't just say it wasn't easy. It was damn near impossible. Okay. So I just gave up. There was a couple of people I probably could have reached out to that might have known how to get a hold of him, but you don't want to do that with people, especially friends. It's like taking advantage of a friendship and all that stuff. I don't, but I never was able to even come close. So what? The fuck did I do? I don't know. I'm in trouble. Wait a minute. Had a lot of respect for Primo until I found out he was a wrench and constantly bails out Tony, even last night. Oh, Misty, you should have never had respect for Primo. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. Oh, you mean that? Not to say anything about that? Hold on, I'm confused now. There's no point in talking about him. No point whatsoever. All right. Now I understand. I forgot what I was saying, but it don't matter. Oh, you were just saying, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not into Empire or what's it called? What the fuck's the movie called again? I'm not into shit like that. God damn. A lot of shit happening right now. I thought your addiction show was good. Thank you, Chris Arcelli. Yes, I took pride in that one. I was very happy about that one. I liked it. Oh, and Chris, when I was doing addiction recovery shows, that's how it used to be. I used to do that a lot. I just got to get back on top of it. I was the actual Popeye Doyle. Hackman took my store weed. Of course you were. You were everything and everyone at some point. Sugar has super ultra low testosterone. I don't know that he has any. I got to be honest. I don't know. Hervé Gill, how are you? Roadhouse is a great movie. Great choice. His temper would make you think he does. Great movie, great choice. Another classic to watch again is The Last Boy Scout. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, that I've seen. With the Wayans dude and Bruce Willis, I believe. Yeah. You saying Suge has 4 lips and bleeds for 7 days for 7 days? That's what I'm saying. Yes. What's up, ducks? Fucking ducks. The feds still haven't caught me. I escaped from Portland Supermax, and they're looking for Carvana. Yes, that's the name the judge said in court. Where is Anthony Carvana? We know you did, bro. You escaped and you hopped into a lake or something, or a river or something, and swam away. The great escape. In case anybody doesn't know, Wagoneer is supposed to be Tony Pizza. Anyway, back to the Lewis Kasman thing. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be fantastic, I'm sure. It's going to be fantastic. I don't know how Jimmy pulled it off, but he has FBS living in his head rent free. Wait, which one are we talking about now? JC the gangster is talking big mess in Lefty's chat. Yeah, I know, but it's not worth talking about him. Like he's saying in here, like this is his comment. This is the type of stupid shit he says. His goon, we all better watch out. He's a shooter and he has goons. His goons just happened to be on vacation the night you know who showed up to his house. This is when you just say things. You know, you take little bits of what I said, you turn it into your own thing. I never said I have goons anywhere in this neighborhood. This is Wrightsville. There's no goons here, and if there are, I certainly don't know about them. No, but if I knew 4 guys, 5 guys, no matter who they are, were coming to my area to do harm to me, then yeah, there would have been some goons there. Sure, absolutely. But JC claims to have been in a cartel. So this is him trying to take somebody else's story and, put it on the same bullshit shelf as his. Oh, he says he's in a cartel. I say I have goons, except there's one difference. There's one difference, JC, you fucking fruit. We've never seen you in a picture with a bunch of goons or a bunch of cartel members. You've seen me in pictures with goons. Have you not? Has anybody here seen me in pictures with what appears to be a whole lot of goons? What do you think I'm doing in those pictures? You think I just ran into them somewhere? I don't have to convince you. I've had people on this show. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You know where me and Shanna were last night? Cam's house. We were at Cam's house. Miss Can't Be Wrong knows, and Ducks. I sent a picture of me and Cam and stuff last night. I was at Cam's house last night, and you know what Cam brought up to Shanna? A shooting I was involved in. Believe me or don't believe me, swear on everything I love. Something Shanna did not know about. Now, this is something so old it doesn't even matter. And something else, swear to God. But this, I think I might call him and have him tell the story. But it was something somebody on here said never happened. They made it seem like there's no possible way I could pull this off. And it's nothing crime related. It's just something, related to my DJing and stuff. You know, so we were reminiscing last night and Shanna heard some things. I didn't bring them up. Just reminiscing. So again, I don't care what you guys think about me. I don't give a fuck. I mean, a guy like JC grew up watching, rap videos and stuff. He was never in any type of ghetto or bad neighborhood. So to him, the only guys that really do shit like that are like the black guys in the hood and Italian mobsters and cartel members. JC doesn't know that in every fucking ghetto, there's people just like me who did shit equally as crazy as the guys he was hanging around. That's why he was around them. They don't usually just have white squares hanging out with them. You know what I'm saying? So, he don't understand that. JC, everything in his head is a fantasy. This is a guy who wants you to believe he was in a cartel and in the mafia. He said it himself. Again, somebody said he didn't exactly say he was in the mafia. He said in the mafia, we looked at drug addicts as losers, as junkies. Okay? So he said he was in the mafia. Me being some dude from New York, okay, who wound up in a redneck area, who obviously felt like a fish out of water and was looked at differently because where I was from, what my last name was, and the way I talked, I gravitated towards the city. That's who I am. And we don't have a city around here that's anything like a New York borough or anything. Okay? It's a small city that is not broken into sections, white people, Puerto Ricans, black people. It's all the ghetto. That's what it is. So if you're there, you're around bad guys. That's just the way it is. And You guys have seen pictures of me when I was 16 years old with 12 gauge Mossberg pumps with pistol grips. You've seen me with 9mm Rugers. You've seen me with a bed full of ammunition and money. You've seen pictures. You saw me wearing an $8,000, $7,000 necklace in a fucking picture when I wasn't even 18 yet. You know what I mean? So I don't have to convince people of anything. And you've heard people like Tone from the Money Team talk about us being in the streets together. Why'd he say that? You know, being in a cartel or being in the mafia is some serious shit that only certain people are ever going to be a part of. Just being a white dude who hangs out with some black dudes and might be, involved in the street life, that's a story that goes on in every neighborhood all across the fucking country every single day. Okay, by the thousands. There's a lot of us out there. So the shit I say about myself, the stories I tell, they are not on the level of saying I was in a cartel or I was in the mafia. The bottom line is the way you'll always know I'm telling the truth is because I never, ever tried to make myself sound like some big, huge gangster. I came on here. I want to remind you guys, for anybody who thinks I'm lying about anything I said about my street life, long before anybody knew who I was, long before I even knew what doxing was, when I was naive enough to think that I would never have my identity revealed on here, I told you guys about my last bust selling cocaine. And I told you guys I sold 1.43 grams of cocaine. Now, if I was JC, I would have said I sold 200 kilos. If I was, any of these other people, I'm not going to call people by names and start beef for nothing, but I would have made it to be some big drug deal. And, I went upstate. I told people that, along with a bunch of other things about my jail time, my little bit of county jail time and stuff, long before I even thought people would find out who I was and be able to find out on their own. And then when people found out who I was, what did they find out on their own? That I sold exactly 1.43 grams of cocaine, that I did the jail time I said I did. Okay? So again, you could call somebody a liar when you've caught them in lies, but when somebody has been proven to not only tell the truth, but to tell it to a fucking T, to the exact amount of cocaine, to exactly the exact way a bust happened, to the exact amount of jail time, then you have no choice but to realize, the guy really fucking tells the truth, even when he doesn't have to. So JC can make jokes like that, but JC, let me explain to you. JC was trying to be, throughout his youth, what I actually was. There's a picture of JC with a do-rag on, like a sideways baseball hat, a big heavy parka, and a gun in his hand, but he's in the middle of the desert. Okay? It was probably his daddy's gun. All right? And he dressed like he was in the movie CB4. Because he's only ever seen hood guys on fucking television. You know what I mean? So JC makes a fool out of himself on a daily basis. There's nothing I have told you that can't be verified. There's nothing. Let me get to some more comments. The lies she allowed Pizza to say, totally passive aggressive, and he went on and on. That's her passive aggressiveness. Yeah. And it's like, I'm going to pretend that I don't want him saying these things, but I'm going to allow him to keep saying them. You know what I mean? Angela's going to blow her top seeing Casman. I'm sure. I'm sure. Sally, $5. Thank you very much, Sally. If I didn't already shout that one out, which I don't think I did. Uh 13 guys, motherfucker. Only because I love you guys. It's the only reason. There it is.
You guys on here.
So many pizza clips that they just get lost.
You guys on here. When you guys tell me you got 20 guys coming, I get a hard on. I'm like, 20 guys. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. So, you have no idea. I got chicken skin right now. When you guys say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get 20 guys, 10 guys, 13 guys, they're coming down. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You don't know how excited I get. I get excited.
Oh shit. Miss Can't Be Wrong, part of FBS Goon Squad. You're fucking right. And Miss Can't Be Wrong is a very dangerous individual. You don't know about Miss Can't Be Wrong like I do. Even though I know you're thinking, wait a minute, you thought she was black. Well, I was just playing it off so you don't think I know a lot about her. Oh, no problem, Misty. No problem. But by the way, about the talk about like me, like like my story is so outrageous nobody could ever believe it. I committed a home invasion, a couple of fucking arsons, and a life full of drug dealing. For all the people that act like that's some big like Hollywood story that just never takes place, do you know how many people in this chat live the same life? White guys who are unassuming, who you'd never expect that from. Feel free to raise your hands. That's not out of the ordinary. That's not out of the ordinary at all. But maybe soon we'll do a JC show. I don't really like talking about him because he's JC. He has 1,250 subs on a channel where for quite some time he did a show with Gene Borello. I used to be a goon. No, wait, I was a goof. You're a goon now, goddammit, Antonino. Malibu's finest, yes. What was that text I just got? Who? Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Let me get through the rest of the comments. Hold on. And let me just shout out because, wow. SL Gordon 3,999. Thank you, sir. And then Frank Gerard Fratello Productions, 99.99. My man, thank you very much. Thank you all. But that one definitely saved the day. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me get down here. All right, let me get through the rest of it. There's only a few comments left. I'm not going to get through all of them, but he was the Don of Fresno. He was Don Gotti. That one dude, did I tell you that one dude left in the chat? I think it was a JC sock account. Oh no, but they told me it was John Wolf, the truth. He said that JC was to LA, I think, which makes no sense. He was in Northern California. Maybe he said California. I don't know, but I thought to LA what John Gotti was to New York. That's what you should be mad at, Angel. FBS, you have had your same friends for a long time. That speaks loudly also. Yeah, decades. decades. My closest friends have been with me for fucking forever. So JC's at a disadvantage here because his story is truly unbelievable and he don't have a thing to back it up. You can say what you want about me, but I have a record that at the very least proves that I sold drugs for a long time because I have 2 drug felony cases that are 16 years apart. That right there is kind of a hint, isn't it? And then the pictures you've seen me in and the people you've heard me speak to that I'm obviously very close with. You know, that's why JC hates a guy like me. Because JC, to this day, is still trying to be like who I was back then when I was a fucking knucklehead. Because JC is still a knucklehead. Those lying assholes, all about that. Wait a minute. Those assholes are still lying about all that, saying this and that. Yeah, I know. There's Frank's super chat. Let me keep going. Even if you were big time in Fresno, you were no time anywhere else. JC's stories are beyond the pale. It's absurd on all levels. Yes, it certainly is. Frank, your donation is an order of magnitude larger than mine. Don't worry about it, SL Gordon 3. I need your $9.99 too. Dynamite has his calculator out. Dynamite is the guy that about me getting paid. Yeah, I'm getting paid to go after women. Sure. No, he never got pinched. He doesn't even have a bust on his record. Let me drop the link because I'm pretty sure Frank wants to join. And stick with me. There will be more. There we go. I actually made it down to the bottom of the comment section, the chat. Oh, you know what? Fuck me. We got to order food, and I only have till 11 to go pick it up. Shit. Let's see here. Let me see if I can work something out. Maybe I can get some assistance with this. Give me 1 second, guys. And Frank, if you grab the link or whatever, I'll see it as soon as I come back. Yo.
Hey, what's up, Chris? How's it going?
Good, man. How you doing, bro?
Good.
Let me put my earbud in.
Yeah.
I had to tell my mom to get Shanna's order and order the fucking food because I think Shanna's.
I'm not interrupting your food or anything.
No. They got to order it. I got to go pick it up. But Shanna's in the shower, so I had to have my mom get Shanna's order and call and pick up the food so I can go get it.
Yeah. I just want to say,
call and order the food so I could go pick it up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know. I do the fucking too much. You know, when they deliver it to your house, it's a lot of money, but it's worth it. You know, and stuff.
Yep.
It's not really worth it. Like you said, you pay a lot. If you go there, it's $25. To have it, it's like 80. I know. It gets crazy. But what I wanted to say about like all the donations and everything, it's not donations. It's part of, you've been part of my life. You're like my Netflix, my you know, how many people got cable bills? We pay for all the streaming shit. We pay for all this shit. We don't even watch half of it. I watch you more than I watch TV. You know what I mean? So it's considered like a subscription. I'm paying, you know, for great entertainment and everything. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's why I do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, and it means the world to me, bro. I appreciate you. You don't know what my last month, what March would have looked like without you.
Yeah, but you did. You just did some stuff the other day, man. That's good money, man. What you made. You know what I mean? That's
yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
I've been doing well. I have no complaints lately.
I always think of this, right? Do you remember when Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson knocked him out and killed him? Remember that fight? Not Holyfield. I mean, not Holyfield. I mean, Larry Holmes. No, Larry Holmes. Remember Larry Holmes?
Oh, I was going to say,
he was at the end of his career, and Tyson freaking almost killed him. You know what I mean? And he's sitting in the dressing room, and they go, Larry, you know, why would you do this for? I did it for the money. I'm laughing all the way to Lafayette Bank. He's fucking laughing all the way to the fucking bank. Fuck you, I made fucking money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all
Fuck
these
right.
all these jerk offs, all these guys on the other side, they missed their acting calling. They could have been actors in all these movies. They're very good at it. They're not real mobsters or anything. You know, they should have been trying to get a role in a movie or something. They would have been fucking great at it. They really would have.
Yeah.
You think about that, right? Fucking, they missed their calling.
Yeah, for real.
No, but it's just that, you know, you deserve every dollar you get and everything. You do a good job. You know what I mean? And you really do. You know, and there's no Mob 2 without you. You know what I mean? There isn't. Well,
I think you realize that, and I realize that. I don't think everybody does, though. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm seeing like you need someone to come in this genre to really challenge you. You know, that would be cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they don't even get on. If you were killing me, right, or killing somebody, I would give me the link and I want to defend myself, right? They don't even want to. So they're obviously hiding shit. Like, right?
I know. That's why when somebody comes on here, actually grabs the link, it's so fucking rare. I got to give them credit for it.
You got to think about it. You got to think about it. As much as, you know, BK fucking always tried to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, you got to give the guy, he grabbed the fucking link. He was crazy, but he grabbed the link. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why he grabbed it, because he's crazy.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking character. He's fucking nuts. But at least he tried to, you know, defend himself to you. You know what I mean? Like, he tried. Nobody fucking tries to come on and challenge you. You know, and talking behind you, you know, back in all the shows is bullshit. Just come on and fucking challenge. Drop the fucking link. Let's go. You know what I mean? And they don't want to fucking do it. Yeah. I want you to drop the link. I want you to get Molino on. Have a little debate with Molino. That would be good.
I would debate him, but he would never come on this show. He would say because I interview rats, but I would debate him. I don't think that would be good for my health, but.
Yeah, he goes on these shows and these I don't even know who these people are that interview him and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I don't even know who the fuck they are, you know. But that's crazy he's on YouTube. What's gonna be next? The guy from the Murder Machine's gonna have a channel? Is that next? The guy just got out? You know, one of the fucking Murder Machines.
Oh, the Center or
yeah.
Which one got out? Testa?
Yeah,
no,
Testa,
Center, I think.
Yeah, Center. He's gonna have a YouTube channel.
Oh my God! Would you be surprised at this point, bro?
I really think he's gonna. I think he's gonna have a YouTube channel. You know?
Yeah, bro. I wouldn't doubt it for a second.
Could you imagine going at it with Senta? That would be fucking classic.
I know, bro. I would do it.
Yeah, but I could see Molino. Get Molino's attention, but in a good way. Get his attention. Try to get his attention.
You know, the funny thing is that Joey Molino will come on here, even being who he is, somebody who never cooperated, being, you know, pretty, if not still in that life, just recently, you know, he was in it. He'll come on here and talk and stuff, but somebody like Center, just because he never talked his whole fucking life and he did so much time, or Testa, whoever the fuck it was.
I forget too, yeah.
He wouldn't. You know what I mean? None of these guys would. That's what makes it so funny that Joey will. I just don't get it. You know, he did all his time, you know, up to date. Anyway, I'm sure there's more in the future. And he never told on nobody. He never cooperated, but he'll come on here and tell all his stories and go on Vlad and all this horse shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's never been done before. It's crazy. It really is. Because he doesn't think he's a gangster. I mean, he doesn't, you know, he thinks you know, he's just a charitable guy. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of Gotti in him. A lot of Gotti in him. He does. You know?
Yeah, there's no doubt. He likes the attention and stuff. No doubt.
Yeah, he's fucking But it's crazy he's on here. But I'll let you go. I just wanted to say hi and everything, and keep donating to Chris and keep the channel going, you know, and everything.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I need more people to say that.
You got it. Have a good night.
Talk to you soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Peace. Sorry, I got all discombobulated because I don't want to miss it. So I need, you know, somebody else to order it, because by the time, even if I finish this show now, it might be a little too late. I'm not sure. Got a nice night planned. Oh, it's ordered. Sweet. All right. That means I got to go. Thank you to everybody who donated. Anthony, Shira, Antonino, Met, Abraham. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I think that's it for Gish. And then Frank Gerard for Tello Productions. SL Gordon 3, Sally, Beverly the Nice One, Martin, Brooklyn, and War. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Let me just skim through the comments real quick, just the end, because of my OCD. Oh, you guys are talking about food. I got you all hungry, right? Good shit. We'll have some good food like I'm about to. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you all, and until next time, salute.